layout of a GIMP software is divided into three compartments. On the left, you have a toolbox. In the center, there is a canvas where the image you open will appear. And on the right, you have a layers panel and brushes. GIMP is a very comprehensive and extensive software. To teach complete software is not within the purview of this course. If you wish to learn this software in detail, then there is a specific course available on Udemy platform by Davis Media Design. I will link it in the supplemental resources of this lecture. However, I will be covering all essential aspects needed for processing the image to prepare it for scientific presentation and publication. These aspects are generally flipping, rotation, straightening and cropping of images, color correction, resizing, embedding text and preparing posters. Needless to say that all enhancements you will learn will be within the definition of an acceptable correction. This demonstration lecture is divided into 4 parts. In the first part, you will learn how to rotate, flip, straighten and crop the image. In the second part, you will learn how to correct the colors. In the third part, you will learn how to resize and embed text in your image. And in the fourth part of this demonstration lecture, you will learn how to prepare posters and flyers. So let us start with the demonstration. The first thing you will need is to open an image. For that, go to the file. From the drop-down menu, click on Open and then search the destination where your file is located. Select the file and click Open. Image will appear in the central canvas of a GIMP software. Please note that this is the JPEG image on which I am working, and mostly we will be working on this JPEG image even for our presentation and publication. This is also to keep the things simplified. Raw file processing is altogether a separate topic and will not fit within the realm of this course. It also needs an add-on program like Darktable. As conveyed in previous lecture, you can download this image from the link given in the supplemental resources and work simultaneously with me. The image which I have selected for demonstration is purposely shot in a wrong way to make certain points clear. This is not the usual way I shoot. Always shoot in a right way, so that there is no or minimal need for post-processing. If you are a beginner, then many of your images will be like this. No worries, you can fix it in the post-processing. And as you start taking more and more images, you will capture them properly and will need minimal post-processing. One more small housekeeping announcement before we begin. Whenever I say click or a left click or click left, I am referring to the left click of a mouse. And whenever I am saying right click or click right, it means I am referring to the right click of a mouse. So let us dive in. This is the occlusal image of a mandibular arch. The first thing you will need is to rotate it by 180 degrees so that it looks the way we see it in real life. For that, go to the tool known as Rotate tool. Right click on it and from the drop-down menu, choose Rotate. Click to select the Rotate tool and bring the cursor to any part of the image and click. Upon clicking, you will see the grid and a pop-up window will appear showing the controls for rotation. Since you want to rotate this image by 180 degrees, write 180 degrees here and click on this rotate button. And you will observe that the image is rotated by 180 degrees. Occlusal images are mirror shots. It needs to be flipped horizontally so that the sides are represented correctly. To flip the image, go to the Rotate tool, right click on it and in a drop-down menu you will get an option which says Flip. Click on it so that the Flip tool is selected. You can notice that the design of the icon has changed from rotation to a flip tool. Bring the cursor anywhere on the image and click. The image is flipped. It is now time to check whether it needs any straightening. This image is reasonably straight, but I think I can rotate slightly to align lingual frenum perfectly vertical. For that, you again go to this tool known as Flip tool, click right on it, and you get an option of a rotate tool from the drop down menu. Select it by clicking left. Bring your cursor on the image, click anywhere on the image, you get a grid and a pop-up window for rotation control. With the help of a little up and down arrows on the side of where angle is mentioned, increase or decrease the angulation subtly so that the image is rotated as desired. You can check for the proper rotation with the help of this grid. Once confirmed that the rotation is proper, click on Rotate button to register the changes. Once image is straightened, you will notice that the corners of the canvas needs to be cropped since rotation of the image within the canvas has created blank areas of the canvas. To crop the image, go to the crop tool which you will find on left of the rotate tool. Click on it to select the tool. Once you have selected this tool, you will get the properties of this crop tool visible here in this panel. There is something written here, fixed, and then there is on the right side aspect ratio, and there is a small rectangular box which appears. Check that little box. Once you check this box, whatever cropping you do, it will crop to the aspect ratio of the original image, and in this case it is 2:3. Drag the cursor across the image to decide the crop boundary. You will see a bounding box and a little rectangle appears at the corner. You can move the borders by dragging from these corners. To move all the boundaries, hold the left click and move the mouse. Once you have ascertained that the crop is proper, then press enter on your keyboard and the image is now cropped. So this is how you rotate, flip, straighten and crop images. Practice it with your own image or this image if you have downloaded it. In the next part, you will learn how to correct colors. I will be working on the same image to avoid confusion and to ensure that you follow the steps sequentially.